Hello everyone and welcome to another WoW's Legends replay. Today I'd have a pretty crazy Worcester game to show you guys. It is the current Worcester damage record and also my personal damage record overall, beating my old Jinan game by just 3k. And yeah, I mean I hope you guys enjoy the replay. This is the build that I am using. I am running Norman Scott with Mimbelli and Sarika as inspirations, just to get a little bit more DPM out of my cruisers. I just tend to do that. So I don't actually mind getting a little bit more DPM, even though it's probably not worth it. Like, let's be real, 3% reload on this is not gonna do much. But I just kind of have an obsession with building cruisers for reload like that. So yeah, that's what I'm using. But you can switch out Sarika for something more useful, depending on the personal preference, obviously. So as you can see here in the background, we got this beautiful position to farm a Giuseppe Verdi with a main. Both of these guys are just kind of sitting there. Gassi is spotting them. Gassi will come will play a big role later in the battle here. I mean, he's already spotting for me, which is quite huge. But yeah, he is going to be very useful in the second here. As you can see, the Sevastopol does Trident flank us. We do juke him here. And yeah, these guys are burning. I think both of them are on fires now. That was the fire that I just set on the Verdi. I think that was a perma as well. And now the farming on the Sevastopol is begun, and I must really say that Sevastopol is such a great target for Worcester HE. Even without EOP, which I am running this game, even without, you just absolutely farm the shit out of a Sevastopol, basically. Like 30 millimeters of pen, Sevastopol is basically coated in 30, so every shell that you'll be hitting is going to do a shit ton of damage and fires. So this matchup is a little bit unfair, and especially now since Gassi drops us the Vape here, and we can just continue farming the Sevastopol with all of my DPM, allowing me to use basically all of the guns on the Sevastopol. We do pick up the Witherer here, and yeah, as we said, another fire on the Sevastopol. This guy, like, I'd be a little bit frustrated if I was this guy. I actually kind of feel bad for him. Just being farmed by an EOP Worcester from a gearing smoke. This is kind of unfair. So yeah, here we just switch targets as we see the main stop the burning. So we immediately switch back onto him, reassuring that he's going to be set on fire again. And as we do that, the Sevastopol stops burning, and he is basically on 1 HP here. We just send out a quick volley there and gonna try to get the Sevastopol kill. We get the kill, we get the Arsonist medal, we get our first legendary stack, and now we are just waiting for Gassi to respot both of these battleships, since there's still 40 seconds left on that smoke, so we can get rid of these guys a lot quicker. I could actually push up right here. I could push up a little bit closer, use that island, the big island on the left there, to get a little bit closer, making it a little bit easier to farm these guys. But I mean, we already kind of stayed here, so cannot really do anything about that now. But the optimal play, I think, would have been already going closer and closing the distance on these guys. But yeah, smoke starts evaporating. The Verdi reverses behind another island, blind fires us, or attempts to at least, and we decide to go closer now finally. So we move closer, still farming the Verdi. He just damage count. We're up to 210k damage. Battle just crossed 5 minutes. 200k in 5 minutes, basically, with all just hit ribbons, fires, and 1 kill. Just pretty crazy. Like, all I did this game up to this point was just farm 2 battleships and 1 battle cruiser. Kind of crazy, not going to lie. And yeah, we're up to 220k damage, setting another fire on the main. That is the second permafire here. He does tick out. That is not enough for his heal to keep up with. And as we just kill that guy, we get to farm the Verdi again. Verdi on damage con as far as I know. But he does turn broadside here, and I'm like, okay, screw the fires. Let's just switch to the AP. Worcester AP very strong. First volley here, we get like 7, 8k on him. Yeah, 8k. And we just absolutely melt this guy. So with this guy being dead, we secure basically the entire flank, managing to farm 250k out of 3 ships, which is pretty crazy, I'm not going to lie. So here I decided to just skip the repositioning part, and we basically get another Sevastopol to farm. This guy is still full HP at this point, but yeah, it's quite crazy what is going to happen to him. And here, I noticed that some time has already passed from Gassy smoking me for the first time. So since this was a pretty crazy damage run up to this point, I mean, we are up to 270k damage. I decided to ask Gassy for the smoke screen. He immediately pops it, and just to avoid taking any unnecessary damage and maybe even screwing the game up because of the Aki. Aki is the battleship behind the enemy base to the right there. Maybe getting a crossfire on me. So I decided to just play it safe and ask Gassy for a smoke. He pops it, and yeah, this is quite a huge smoke, just like the previous one. I can reposition easily here, and this Sevastopol absolutely melted away. We got a 60k on this guy already, and this is just freaking unfair. Like I'm gonna be real. This is quite dirty. So yeah, we do go behind the island here, reposition another fire on the Sevastopol, and yeah, my goal right now is to get closer to the Aki that just popped up there. And after the battle, after I rewatched the battle, I've been thinking if it was not better to continue going the way Gasser was going, which would be to the behind the island that is to my left currently, because that would mean that I would have the Aki broadside full time, that I could just shoot at them with AP, and I'd also be a lot closer to the destroyers that are going to pop up in a second. Because as you can see right now, the Aki is on damage con, but he is going behind the island. So this is going to be a little problem. As you can see here, I already started turning out to maybe get my shells to lob a little bit more or arc a little bit longer over the island. But yeah, I think going to the left there would have been a better play if I had to do this again. So here Aki does have a gap. I kind of am scared, don't want to get death struck in this crucial moment. So I kind of try to juke, daring, basically one shot, so Gassy's going to finish that, but the Shima is closing in on him, and yeah, this is what I mean with the better position being on the base. I could just nuke this Shima pretty much. That would have been a lot more damage to do, and yeah, a little bit unfortunate, but we did farm the Aki down. He is still burning from me. We do get a Confederate off of the Shimakaze. We shoot 2 final volleys at the Aki, immediately radar the Shima after. We get the Aki kill, and we pick up the Shimakaze kill for the double strike and for the Kraken, which leads to me, which leads to us basically finishing the game, me getting a 390k damage, 746 shell hits, 1 assisted ribbon, 2 planes shot down, 2 incapacitations, I believe, and 25 fires, which is quite crazy. So yeah, this was it. I hope you guys enjoyed this replay. If you did or have any feedback to share, leave it down in the comments. I'll gladly read it and hopefully improve in the future. And yes, anyway, that is it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next replay. Bye bye.